For today, I've got in our chat section. I'll I'll just retype that for those who are just joining us. Okay, I hope everyone is doing well today. And today we want to talk about accounting software. We just want to have a discussion about accounting software, and we want to talk about traditional accounting software versus the cloud accounting software, which we are now mostly using the cloud accounting software. And we want to talk about, the benefits and how, moving to cloud accounting software has, changed a lot, and the benefits that we're now seeing. Yeah, and I'd like to, to hear from you guys, especially, the accountants, because you're the guys who are actually using these systems. What are the benefits that you are seeing from using cloud accounting software? And just to give us just a bit of understanding or background. So when we talk about traditional accounting software, this would be like accounting software that was desktop based. Basically, the application would have to run on your computer. Yeah. So if you're not on your computer, on that specific computer, you cannot be able to access the software. So it was limited in a way. And when it comes to cloud accounting software, you'd say, which is most of the accounting software right now, would be, software that's online. Basically, it has like for the most part, I think it has the same functionality as the traditional accounting software, but the difference is that most of them, there is no desktop application. You basically just log in online. Yeah. And I think that for most of us, we've used these systems, even if you're not in the accounting function, you probably used some non-accounting function systems that are cloud-based, that are based online. Yeah. So I would like to hear from you guys, what are some of the benefits that you've seen. Maybe if you've also used because probably most of us have started with using the cloud accounting software. But if you've used the desktop accounting software, maybe you could also, share with us your experience and how the cloud accounting software, how it's better. Yeah, but I want us to talk about the benefits of this and how moving to this, how it has evolved the accounting space, and the benefits that you've seen as you do your work, as you serve the clients that we serve. How have you seen this, be of benefit to you? Yeah. So anyone can feel free to go ahead and share. I would like to hear, especially from the guys in the accounting function, because you're the guys who use this software. So we want to hear from your experience. Yeah.
Good morning. Morning, everyone.
Morning, Sukesh.
Yeah. So, traditional accounting versus like cloud accounting. Like cloud accounting is like what you're using now currently because uh technology has been increasing. Like we are in the past we were using traditional accounting. I don't know whether because I didn't use, but nowadays most probably like every company uses cloud accounting itself. Cloud accounting simply means like data can be accessible everywhere. Like you can access the data like from any location. Like cloud accounting is not like that. Like it will be storing in only particular location or like particular device or particular what you can say a hard disk or something like that. So traditional accounting simply means like you can't access to the information everywhere wherever you go, but it is limited. Like it is like accessible in limited way, I can say. So the thing is like cloud accounting helps accounting people, because nowadays, like the when we are dealing with clients from different countries, we can't ask every time the physical copy of the bank statements or bank like anything, audit files, or it could be invoices, anything. We can't ask physical in the physical way. We can't share it with whenever we don't have internet and all. Nowadays, you can see like the bank transactions are directly uploaded, and sometimes like we get invoices automatically, like at the end of the month, or like on daily basis. It could be anything, like, and the payments are set up in an automated way, and the categorization of transactions are set up in a automatic way. So the automation has been become, like, in what you can say, automation has become made like people's life easier, I can say, because some transaction, we can set some transaction in auto rule, which it will directly categorize itself, and some payments can be made directly without any human interaction, I can say, like without any manual uh, action, I can say. Yeah. So there are many advantages to the cloud accounting comparing to traditional accounting, because I don't know, like Morla could have used in that time. I don't because nowadays we don't use cloud accounting simply, I can say. And comparing to the cost we have, uh, very like we like for cloud accounting we just need to pay what we are using. If, for example, like if you use QuickBooks, just we need to pay for the QuickBooks subscription. And if you want to use zero, we want to pay for the zero. But like in past times, like we need to buy like what you can say, hardware, like hard disks, and we need to purchase their license also, I can say. There are many things, but I have never experienced, so I have less idea about traditional accounting. But nowadays, we don't need to even maintain anything, like we don't need to maintain any hardware or hard disks or anything, but we just need to pay the subscription what we are using for, that's all. So we can say that it's like a cost effective, I can say. And the next thing is like flexibility. you know Now, uh, as I said, like we can access from any location. It could be India, it could be UK, it could be like Africa, it could be anywhere, US, anywhere. So wherever you go, if you have internet, you can access information. Like as Murla said, like he is traveling to different places, and he is working in the same place, like whenever he gets time. So the information is available, like anywhere, like in your devices. If you have internet, then it's enough. That's all. You can work anywhere. And now I'm working from India. But in past, like if you don't have this internet and if you don't have the softwares, like I should come to UK and search for the job and work over there. So this is the thing which we need to consider when it comes to cloud accounting, I can say. And if you want any upgradation, you can directly pay subscription, and you can upgrade yourself in whatever the software you need. It's like that. But in past, if you want to upgrade, it requires a long time. Like you need some more storage. Like I heard that like computers are like so big. So computers were like so big in enough that it's like a big enough, very big. I thought, like I've seen that in one article that computers were around like I think very big. I would say like 10 feet or something in the past, but now it's like very small. The technology has improved, I can say. So yeah. And coming to data security, and but for traditional accounting, I think I would say that there will be more data security, because nowadays, like internet is available everywhere. Like many people can hack their information, because they have some kind of there are some kind of hackers who can hack everything. But in the past, like when we use what the traditional accounting, there is only information available in only one device who cannot hack anything, because it is stored in a particular hard disk where it can be hacked, I can say. So it has some kind of more data security. But coming to losing of data, because in cloud account we can't lose data that simply. But when it comes to traditional accounting, if someone stole your steal your data or something, like, it will be you can't get it back, right? But when it comes to cloud accounting, then you can't lose data that simply. It is stored in online directly. You cannot store in your personal computer or something like that. If you just upload in online, then it's available. That's all. So yeah, that's what I want to add for this topic.
And
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you, Sukesh. Yeah, thank you. You mentioned some very important, points over there. And I think, when it comes to traditional software and the cloud, software, you mentioned something about security and, how, traditional software, because the information can only be accessed in one space, and it can seem that it's a bit more secure. But these days, there's actually cloud security. It's actually a profession, people who are actually trained to, like an IT professional, who are trained to just ensure that data on the cloud is actually secure. So I think it's still almost the same thing, that still, how you would put a security guard in place to make sure that no one steals your laptop, or make sure your information is safe. It's like the same thing that now, people are training to learn a cloud security to make sure that information is safe online. Yeah, but thank you so much for sharing. Anyone else can go ahead and share.
Good morning, everyone.
This morning on.
Okay, so for me, I can start with traditional accounting software. Basically, I believe they are installed and on a single computer. I can make an example of this, like in when I was in university, we were using an accounting software, which of course it's SPSS. For us to even download the software, it was like it was very tough for us. Move all our all around Freetown, for us to have it, because you can download. I don't think at the time we are able to download it, SPSS software. So it's like it gives us a lot of it gives us a headache for us to have it on our PC. So I can say also that it's a manual update in terms of the traditional software. And another thing again is that in terms of the users, it's very limited in the traditional accounting software. So, and it has, I think, yeah, there were so much restrictions that they were giving us when we were using the SPSS. So, but in terms, let me just give an example of a software that we are using now, like let me say, like a cloud accounting software like QuickBooks, the QuickBooks that we're using. QuickBooks, like it's very accessible. You can have QuickBooks Zero on your PC, your phone, and even on your browser. If you currently the QuickBooks that we are using, you just don't need to have like a software of itself, say, oh, this QuickBooks software. You can just go on Chrome and then browse for Intuit QuickBooks, www.intuit.QuickBooks. Then you'll have you will see the websites, and then you go there and log in. So it like it gives you also another thing that we call an automatic update in terms of the cloud accounting software. And in terms of the backup, it's very nice. And in terms of the pricing, yeah, the subscription also is very nice though. So that's the difference. Another thing again about the traditional accounting software versus the cloud accounting software. It's about the collaboration. You know, when you're collaborating in traditional accounting software, you know, you have to do it manually. That's the time we'll take what we call USB or we have this thing that we call it Microsoft. It's a USB like we use a code for us to exchange it to our PC, for us to do this kind of memory stick. Yeah, we use the memory stick for us to transfer it. So like the collaboration was not that kind of good. But whilst now in terms of the traditional accounting software, you know, it collaborates multiple users. Look at what we are using now, the Zoom that we are using. I can't say this is an accounting software, but just like it's a part of the cloud accounting, so cloud software. So the Zoom that we are using currently, it encourages our multiple users, and then it enables us to access data. Okay, for instance, again, it's like the Microsoft Excel 365. I can be here in Sierra Leone and you can be in UK, then we are working on the same file. Yeah, that's like a cloud accounting software that we are using. If you make any changes to the Microsoft 365, I will see that, oh, these changes has been done by either Linda or Sukesh. I will know that. So you see, whilst and in terms of the traditional accounting, so that's these updates, you can never have them because it's only stored in one location, one place. You can't have them unless I take a picture of it. Say, you know what, this is the changes that I have made on this thing. But in terms of the cloud accounting software now, I will be in Sierra Leone, Linda will be in Uganda, and Mola will be in UK. Then we see everything that, okay, these changes has been made by Noah. You know, so that's like, it gives you a real-time update about how things should be going. And in terms of the data and security, you know, for me, I can say each and everything that you are doing on the traditional accounting software is like a manual thing. You know, if you lost your data, you have lost it forever in terms of the manual backup that they have. As long as it's a manual thing, the mere fact the hardware is damaged, you know, because some of this thing, in terms of this cloud and this traditional accounts, it's like you have a hardware. If that hardware is damaged, then automatically everything will get lost. Whilst if you are using an accounting software, like for instance, the QuickBooks, even if my PC gets spoiled, I will go there, and then what I need is that for me just to have my email address. If I go and use any other person PC, I will get access to everything, every company that I've been working with. I will see all their stuff, everything that they have. So you see, if I go, even if the zero accounting software, I just need to have my password, my email and password. I will get everything all again. But if you are using the cloud accounting software, if the hardware gets spoiled, then trust me, you'll never have access to some of these items anymore. No, never, you'll never have it. Unless you do a manual backup wherein maybe you'll have like 4 or 3 drives, wherein each and everything that you do, you are installing it in two drive, two hardware. You put one here in your PC, then the one you keep it safe. So if the one gets spoiled, you just take in the other one and then put it in your PC again. You see, so it's like in terms of the data storage, I can say the cloud accounting software is very, very okay. So in terms of the updates again, the updates and maintenance, you know, just like I mentioned, each and everything that has been and is occurring in the traditional accounting software, it's like basically it's done manually. Anything so far, you know, it takes time consuming. Although also in terms of the cloud accounting software, it's also time consuming, but it's much more better. But you can see, you know, you can say, okay, if in our own part or here, you will have that, okay, let me go to like the IT person that has the updated software in his drive. So the person will take his drive and then slot it into your PC and then send you the updates, because that's how the manual and the traditional accounting software, which of course, in terms of the cloud accounting software, it has an automatic update. You know, you can just go out there in terms of maintain, and then you go out there and say you have the latest feature. You see the features are coming up. Let me just say, for instance, the Chrome that we are using. Whenever Chrome do have an update, you see, can you? It will tell you that updates to something like updates to update Chrome, or it show you that updates to latest version. The same goes to the QuickBooks, the Zero. You will see just like a features popping up. Like this is what you need to do for you to have an update on this. So you see, so for me, I believe traditional accounting software, um, it's each and other business they might be using the other business might be using it. But in terms setting that we are working remotely, I don't think it's much more appropriate for us here to use it. And I'm not too sure for businesses to be able to run accounting software. I prefer the use cloud accounting software because we see that these changes has been made by this person. And in terms of the collaboration, just like what I mentioned about this Zoom, it's like a collaboration. Although Zoom is not like an accounting software, but just like it's a cloud software. So look at the collaboration that we're having. Even the QuickBooks, the Zero that we are doing, anyone can do changes within and then see that, okay, these changes has been made by this person. The Excel, Microsoft 365, their Excel, the Drive. See, some of these things, the Google Drive that they're using, all of these things. So I can say the cloud accounting software is like it's making our life very easier and suitable for us to do our work, and it's enable us to have accessibility to jobs and for us to do our work more efficient and effectively. So for me, this is my own take on this topic. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Noah. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. We can just hear from one or two more people before we close our meeting for today. Anyone else want to go ahead and share their thoughts before we close?
Everyone. Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Hi, good morning. And okay, about this topic, I'm not an accountant actually, so I may not have a good idea about the accounting software, but generally about I think I'm with everything that is going on cloud. So I want to say I'm just against that traditional software that we used before, the offline ones. So I'm totally with the cloud, with doing everything online and being on cloud. You know, as all of you mentioned, but I'm just going to repeat them. The security I think is better. There are some doubts about data security on cloud, but I think it's much more safer than what we might save on our computer with on traditional software, whether it's accounting software or not. So I think and the protection is much better, and also for those who are working, for example, on the same project together. So working on with a cloud software is must make sense more than using the traditional software, because you can access the same data whenever you want simultaneously. I mean, when you both are working, for example, on something, you can access the same data, you can get the update, and anyone update anything, you can do that. And as far as I know, with cloud software, you can have access, you can connect your data with other tools like, for example, the bank, or I don't know, some other financial data that you have, or your CRM system. So I think it totally makes sense that you do everything on cloud. And also for getting the report, or for when you want to collect data, or you have a report or something, having everything on cloud helps you much. So yeah, I just wanted to add this to the topic. Just wanted to say that I'm totally against traditional software, and I'm with the cloud one. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thank you, Sapide. Thank you. You're actually right that the connection between different systems has become a lot more seamless now. Yeah, that you don't have to go from one system to another. Yeah, so thank you for that. Yeah, so we'll just close our meeting here for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing. And I'll just give us just a few reminders before we close our meeting.